chasing that multi-ball magic, the stories that it tells. From the classic wooden cabinets to the digital spells, every play's a new adventure, breaks you from your shells. Hanging out with Poe and Offgrid, yeah, the show's about to start. Talking pixels, flippers, and the tech that stole our heart. From the joystick to the headset, come on and play your part. Hanging out with Poe and Offgrid, a brand new world to charge. Now we're strapping on the goggles, worlds are virtual and bright. Stepping into new dimensions, bathed in neon light. The future's here, it's crystal clear, and everything feels right. Connecting past and present.
Welcome to Hangin' Out. Let's do this. Thanks for stopping by, guys. We hope to see you next week.
That was a quick one.
I decided that right before the Derek thing came up. So I'm just going to go right to the outro and just cut out the middleman. All right. Hey, how's it going, everybody? Good to see you. I don't know if anyone noticed is watching, but there's 4 windows open today. We got a whole new 4. It's been a while since we've had 4 windows open.
Right.
So,
Yeah.
you got me and Poe, and then playing the part of Mike the Gaming Road Warrior is MeganTron Plays up there in the corner. And then playing G. Parker is Derek. So
Why I gotta be the oldest one?
The Megapixel Podcast here live on Hanging Out, finally.
that's right. We got the
Thank you guys for having
podcast
us.
here.
Yeah.
Yeah, excellent.
And thank you for setting it up so we're versus each other. You know,
That's right.
us
that's
and
right.
you. Hey, I got that pointing right. I
Yeah,
got
look
the
at
pointing
that.
right for the.
Well, just know, Derek, if Poe gets out of control, I can just do this, and I'll switch teams.
Oh man.
I'll stick you with Poe.
Bart, just don't turn around in your chair right now. That wouldn't look right. Too early?
I need one of those like set of nuts that people hang on the back of their pickup truck and just dangle it from the top. Hey, let's say hi to the chat. I put a bunch of people up while the intro was playing, but looks like Chris was here first, Crispy. And then Kaos was in here. Pierre
Hey.
was the next one to show up. This chick, she
He's
shows
always
up most
first in the
times.
chats, man. Pierre's a beast coming to all the chats. It's awesome.
He is. Crypto
Thanks, Pierre.
Coffee.
Appreciate it.
Crypto Coffee jumped in while we were going.
Nice.
He's talking about. We'll get to this. This is a sneak preview. We're already prepared to talk about this a little bit. Mike's Gaming Gala is here. He'll be back after dinner. He liked the short episode. Yeah, we figured if Mike's going to go to dinner, there's no point in talking. We'll just end it right now. So,
Thanks, guys.
Should I play the important part? Yeah.
yeah. Let's see. Crypto's making burgers. Chaos is recognizing us all as nerds. Torque is here. And it scrolled up before I tried to click. There's Torque. Torque says evening.
Nice.
Obsidian Contraption is here. Good to see you, Obsidian.
Nice.
Torso's throwing shade.
Well, it's the whole Michael Bay thing, so I can't help it. Sorry for them.
And everyone else in there is just saying hello to each other. So, all right. Yeah. So we'll do the normal. Well, I guess I'll just go around the horn. We'll start with you, Poe. How'd your week go, Poe? Anything exciting?
It was warm, so that was nice. Kind of hot right now. And I actually did make a few videos. One of them will be up eventually. The other one I had set up to go up today at noon. So anytime that I get the chance to finally make a video, it's a good week for me. So
Nice.
pretty bad to get done. And we talked to these two and I asked them if they'd like to come on, and they actually said yes. So we were both kind of floored about that.
Right? Yeah. That is awesome. And it was a toss-up between rolling, when I got done the intro, rolling right into the outro, or taking me and you out. So they would just pop up, not warn them first, just go live with only Megan and Derek. And they'd be like, oh, welcome to the show.
Nice.
But having said that, Megan, how's your week going? How did it go? I know you guys have had a busy week with your show and some changes coming up. But how's it going?
Week has gone fantastic. I'm in Mississippi finally, so we got that out of the way. Clear streaming all the way, so that's what's the important part for me. I want to stream, I want to live stream. But had a good weekend. It's been raining here for like all day long, thunder and stuff like that. But the electric's still on, so I'm happy to go. Went on my stream, you guys. Can I talk about this right now, or should I wait?
You can.
Okay. Went on my stream Gala stream yesterday, and they had a contest. And we typed Oleani into the chat, and then for some reason, MeganTron won. And so I've got all these games from Oleani now, Brazilian homebrew company for Atari 2600. And so I will be showcasing those this week at some point. So you guys stick around for that, for sure. But yeah, it's been a great week. I've had a good time. It's great being on the show, guys. Thank you so much for having me.
Excellent. Yeah. And we can talk some more about that. Mike having a contest and giving stuff away on the day that I couldn't get to watch his show at all.
I immediately told Bart how that turned out. I said, Mike had a giveaway, 3 giveaways. Only 7 of us were on the wheel. Do you think that I won shit this time? I've been playing Mike's wheel for how long now? And I think it's just a prejudice.
I'm just saying, Poe, it's about time for me. Like, seriously.
Yeah, he weighted the wheel. There's a weight underneath your name, so it always goes to the bottom. Derek, how's your week going? How did it go? Or however you want to phrase it. Yeah.
Pretty good. I finally got, so my gaming PC here used to be in our master bedroom in my house. And the girlfriend's like, hey, you know what? So you can get all your crap in one room. Do you want to switch master bedrooms? Because that's the biggest one, and put all your arcades in there. I was like, heck yeah. So
Nice.
as you can see now, my arcade's behind me, just not hooked up yet. So that was a good thing. We did that last weekend, and yeah, the rest of the week went pretty good. Although I think I got food poisoning Thursday night.
Oh,
that wrecked me on Friday, but I still managed to tough it up for our show, just for you, Megan.
Nice.
Yeah, it's going pretty good. Yep.
Nice. And I want to acknowledge really quick, Mrs. Crispy jumped into the chat while we were talking about stuff. Let's see. Crypto said the email he got from Oleani had your name on it instead of his, Megan.
Crypto, if you want to, I can send an email to Oleani, and if you would send me your email address, I can send that to him, and he can send that to you to make sure you get it. So let me know. Just email me. My email address is on my page, my channel. So just go to the main channel and click the info, and you'll see my email address in here.
There you go. Yeah, for me, it's been a weird week because not only did Kelly and I start working Friday, Saturday, and Sunday instead of just Saturday and Sunday, we're also working in different buildings now instead of just being in the same building all the time. And we're going through a new management company now. So that changeover is happening, which is why I didn't get to watch you guys' show on Friday at all or Mike's show yesterday, because there's management flying all over. Everyone's in a tizzy because inspections are happening, and people from the management company are here. So I didn't think it would be maybe not appropriate to be sitting at the front desk watching videos while they're running around doing that stuff. So I'm having to catch up with all that. But we did get nice and hot today. I think I told Megan while we were waiting in the green room, I got home and it was 101.7 outside today. It sounds like a radio station, but no, it's the Texas temperature. Yeah. But my air conditioner's running, so it is now cooler in here than it is in Poe's garage. So it depends on what part of Texas and what part of Pittsburgh you're in. If you're in Poe's garage, it is hotter than Texas right now.
It just went back to 99. I turned the fan from high to medium, right back up 1 degree.
Wow. Hey, Saboteur is here. Good to see you, Saboteur. Yeah, okay, so he said Crypto said he got everything. He just had your name on as the winner. Not a big deal.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, Crypto was the other winner.
By the way, how have you not known or played Megaforce for the 2600?
Oh yeah, I saw that. That was one of Poe's videos. Yeah.
That's a response to me watching Poe's video about Megaforce. I had heard of the show, never seen it before in my life, but I saw this game Poe was playing, and I was like, I've never seen this game, heard of it or anything, and so I guess no, I've never heard of it.
Yeah, so I never heard of it either. Poe sent pictures of when he got the game and stuff, and he's got the movie and the game, and I'm like, I've never seen either one. Of course, it's no surprise when I haven't heard of a 2600 game, but I never heard of the movie either. But now I'm kind of interested to see it after watching your video, Poe.
Oh, I'm definitely going to see it now, for sure.
Yeah.
I had heard of the
movie. Oh, wait.
Poe's
video was about a game?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought it was about the movie we were talking about last time. It's actually a game. Oh, right. Oh, yeah, I actually have to watch this video. Sorry, I didn't do that.
So Gaming Road Warrior, when I told him that I was going to be doing a video on that, he actually has one of those childhood memories. He went to a friend's house and they watched the movie and played the game back in the day. And I told him, you really need to do a video. Like, I love the stories when he does it.
Yeah. Yeah, nice.
Awesome. Hi, Bliss.
Bliss is here. Good to see you, Phil. Yeah, the game looks cool. I was watching, between when Poe comes on, usually I fall asleep. Between falling asleep and unsubscribing with him, it's hard to follow what the video's actually about. But it looks like you mentioned in the video, it's kind of Defender-ish, the way with the game style, the side scrolling and how that works. It looked pretty cool. But surprise, surprise, I have never played it before. That could be a upcoming challenge, right? Who knows? But
no, is that an actual?
I think it would make for a fun challenge. You need to get one of these little babies and put it on there if you don't want to go buy the cartridge. I think the loose cartridge doesn't go for much though, so if you happen to see it when you're running around, so grab it.
Yeah, I need to get one of those Uno cards still. I keep talking about it, but I never get one. I keep thinking maybe Derek will order one and accidentally ship it to my house, but he doesn't.
Oh yeah, and it's the darndest thing, Bart. I think the unopened box of that handheld I discussed on our show on Friday, it still didn't have your PO box on it, so it still came to me anyway. So it's still here. So
wow.
I was rooting for you, but post office, they came through for me again. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to talk to those post office people. Just because it's addressed to Derek doesn't mean you send it there.
Well, that was our next episode was about that too. So there you go.
Yeah.
Yeah. I have enough challenge to just get stuff that I do order at our post office.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Notice I'm not wearing my Mike's Gaming Gala shirt today because it's not here yet, but it is on the way.
Is it sitting somewhere in Texas waiting for you to go pick it up? Is that where it's at?
When I checked it last, where was it? Oh, no. The last time I checked it, I don't know. They just made the shipping label. It hadn't actually shipped. So, and it looks like it is going USPS. I have that problem here because I've said it 1,000 times, but we don't have home delivery from our post office. Everyone gets a free post office box, because they don't have home delivery. But the problem with that is that means you need to know how something's shipping, because if it goes UPS or FedEx, you have to put a physical address, and if it's going post office, you have to put a and they will not, if your post office box is not listed on that shipping label, they will send it back. So it's man. I've had several places. Our generic, we put the post office box and the physical address on there, but some shipping companies, they'll cut that off and they won't put both of them, and then we're panicked. It's like, oh my gosh, how did they put it on the? But they did say they were shipping that shirt regular post office, so. And that's the first address I put on. I got the Hanging Out shirt that I ordered from Post Store. That came
nice.
I think on Thursday, yeah, because I wore it on Thursday night show. And but yeah. But see, the game is way better than the movie. If you like cringy bad 80s movies, I like cringy stuff because I watch Poe's videos.
Yeah.
So, and Derek's.
Oh, but cringy videos, that's right up my alley. I love those old cheesy
right.
80s movies.
No, me too. Crispy did Phil's Stella install tutorial today. Thanks. Yeah, awesome. Yeah.
And is that, Stella, is that the only way to play certain homebrews or something like that? Is that, because I know Phil talks about that sometimes.
About that, Derek? You know what's funny about that is actually I have RetroArch, and I have the Oleani games that I got from Oleani. I actually play them in a specific Stella on RetroArch, like 2014 or something like that, instead of the regular Stella. So it's kind of weird how those work, but yeah, that's one thing I figured out yesterday when I got those, is that 2014 specific. I got like four or five different cores for Atari 2600. And I have to use that core for those games.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Because I know he streamed a lot of the homebrews and stuff, or Opco games, and he has that specific emulator he uses on his side. So I was just curious because I was like, oh, I just use whatever RetroBat tells me to use it, auto. I usually don't change unless I really have to. But
yeah. It took me a while to get Stella working to run the Champ games. Games. I downloaded those demos and then I just kept trying to play them on. And then I finally got the newest version of Stella on my Raspberry Pi, which I'm still running the 3B Pi, so it's not the newest Pi either. So you gotta, try to get something that works. But the Champ Games ones work on that one, so that's cool.
Nice.
Crypto said Atari's logistics is all over the place. I've got packages late, some through DHL, others USPS, sometimes UPS. Yesterday, one came from Amazon, ordered straight from Atari, not Amazon. Don't get Poe started on Atari's shipping.
That was the rough couple of 3 years with that. Everything was late. Things got lost. What was it? A jacket I ordered from them came a year and a half later. So.
Oh my gosh.
Haven't been happy with Atari. Not the shipping.
Wow.
Yeah, it sounds like Atari shipping is like Poe's Michael Bay from across the way there.
Don't get me started. Besides that, I will say that, speaking of broken, Poe, haven't you actually gotten a few broken items too when you ordered them as well?
The Atari stuff was okay. I got a game from off of eBay there a few months back, and it was obliterated.
Yeah.
And the seller was great. He sent me another one. He's like, just keep that. Well, yeah, it's in 1,000 pieces. But I mean, in order for me to get my money back, I had to take pictures of everything and send it. And then he sent me a game anyway, so it worked out. Man, I'll tell you, I don't know what they did with that thing. Post office, whoever, just totally destroyed that game. From Atari, yeah, everything came in one piece. That little drive, like USB drive for the BTCS, just disappeared in the desert. They never found it. And it was the last one they had, so they couldn't even replace the thing. They're like, they're out of stock, sorry.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I remember that. I remember that story. Yeah, it's bad. Well, you had that same thing happen with that pin for your hat, right? they forgot to ship it, and then they were out. It's like Poe gets all the shipping luck.
Yeah, that was Boston Scally, and I really wanted the pin set for that. And they charged me for it. Here's your pin set, blah, blah, blah. And then the hat's on its way. And then I'm looking all over. I'm like, did I lose the pin somewhere when I opened this box? Where are the pins at? So I wrote them. They're like, oh, yeah, they're all out of stock. I'll refund your money for the pin set. Very fast.
Yeah. Chaos.
Yeah, it sounds like Poe's cutting out. Yeah.
Yeah, Poe, you're cutting out a little bit. I don't know if it's the heat. The microphone's like, it's too hot. Oh, yeah.
Derek.
Torso's listening. He's paying attention. So
real quick, if you guys don't mind, crypto, I can fix that for you. I can tell you how to set that up if you want me to. So just let me know. It's easy.
Oh, for the Stella, for the Oleani?
For the Stella, yeah. He's going to have to go through RetroArch, but I can definitely get it working for him. So.
There you go. Fire off a message to her. In what, Discord? Oh, it's his fan.
Discord or email me or whatever, it doesn't matter. But I can actually do a video and send him a link to it or something like that. So.
If anybody can figure it out, Megan can, because she rocks a bunch of stuff from her phone. That's all she has. I can't believe all the stuff she got going, Megan. The streaming, the second screen, the RetroArch over. I was like, oh my gosh, I can't do my gaming setup with 3 screens sometimes, but so yeah.
Right.
Yeah, I do it all from my phone, every bit of it. It's an LG V60 ThinQ, Snapdragon 865. It's a wonderful phone. I've had it for a while. It's actually kind of obsolete now, but still it runs really good and does everything I need it to do, so I can't complain.
Oh, I sent you the video, Megan, for the newest Red Magic. It's only like
nice.
$600.
That's my next one.
Yeah.
So if anyone wants to go ahead and buy that for me and send it to me, let me know. I'll give you my address.
Yeah, as a housewarming gift. She's in Mississippi
as a
now.
housewarming
You know?
gift, yes.
Yeah.
Thank you. It'll keep me company when the cows are moving in the background. I swear there's tons of cows back there. It's crazy. I went from downtown Cincinnati to this.
Hey, Poe's back.
Oh, he's gone.
Nope, I'm done.
Hey, Poe's gone. Oh, Poe's back.
Look.
Yeah, I got a
Just
bad
get Megan
connection
talking
going
about
on.
the
I can
cows.
see me lagging, so
Oh.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
might
I don't
have to
know.
back the whole way out to try to. Yeah.
It's my phone, Poe.
Yep.
That's what it is. It's my phone.
I was going to say, we got you now, Poe. It looked and sounded better that time. I think before, was it before the fan was blowing on your microphone causing trouble?
Yeah. I just kind of weird because I could actually see. Yeah, that's not good. Oh boy. Yeah, let me try. I'll back the whole way out.
Okay. And while he's gone, we'll take votes on whether we let him back in when he comes back. But yeah.
Derek.
Secret ballot.
Secret ballot.
Nice.
Torso says, I agree. Derek, I'm impressed by Megan running everything from her phone. So
I've gone through so many tutorials and stuff like that, and I try to figure ways to go around things because I don't have a PC. So I try to figure ways to go around things. I use like programs for PC games. Actually, I've been playing a lot of Diablo on PS1 lately too, so I can actually play a lot of stuff. Final Fantasy 12 on PlayStation 2. I got it. I play it. It's really amazing. And on an external folding monitor. So I got this monitor here hooked to my phone. I have an entire desktop environment right there from my phone to this monitor that I do all kinds of stuff with. I watch YouTube on. Derek and I do our live stream on there. I'm on there today right now. See, I'm watching you guys on my monitor right now. I can see you guys. I'm on Restream on the monitor, but the camera from the phone is still working good. pick me up. So it's pretty amazing.
Well, that's
I
cool.
pray to God it doesn't blow up on me. That's all I'm worried about.
Yeah. Crypto was in Mississippi a lot for about 8 years. Brandon and Jackson areas.
I'm about as north as you can get. I'm in Boonville, actually, in Mississippi. So I'm pretty north. I'm right on the border of Tennessee right now. So, but it is definitely warm. And actually, we're not bad today. It's like 80 today. So, but it's so different. It's all country out here. It's like a fields everywhere. It's beautiful. The air feels fresh. So I'm excited to be here.
Nice. Yeah, that's like when I was in Arkansas, I was super far north, and Kelly was in Missouri. She lived in Missouri when we met, and our houses were 13 miles apart. So I was very far north, and she was very far south in our respective states. And of course, I was in a dry county in Arkansas, and Kelly worked at one of the 3 liquor stores within a half mile of the state line. People have to go up there to buy their booze and come back. But not too much, though, because you'd get that bootlegging. And I don't even remember, like 2 cases of beer and 2/5 of alcohol or something like that. Any more than that, you could get in trouble for bootlegging, for transporting too much alcohol across the state line into a dry county.
Oh, man.
Yeah. But, which I always thought was a crazy concept, the dry county. Let's make people drive further when they want to go on a beer run, or if they want to go to the bar and hang out and drink, and then they got to drive home. Let's make them drive farther and have to go to, instead of 3 miles down the road to a bar, let's make them drive 30 miles to a neighboring town in a different county.
And then arrest them when they buy too much.
Yeah. Yeah. Post struggling to get back.
Quit.
So,
I thought you were just keeping them in the green room, Bart. I thought it was already back.
2 cartons of cigarettes too. You could only buy 2 cartons of cigarettes up in Missouri and bring them back into Arkansas.
Oh, man.
Crazy.
Of course, when we lived there, I don't know if it still is, Missouri had the lowest tax on cigarettes of any state. So yeah, a lot of people would drive up there just to buy cigarettes. It was $1.30 a pack tax in Arkansas besides the sale tax, and I think it was 20 cents or something like that, 21 cents in Missouri. So you buy a carton, that's 10 packs, right? So you could save $10 on a carton anyway. Kelly said country living is the best.
It is. It's open. I feel like I can breathe here. I feel like I can breathe, and I love it here. It's open at doors, it's fresh air. So I agree, Kelly, 100%.
Yeah. Crypto used to work in Arkansas too. Forgot the towns, but right outside downtown in North Little Rock off Landers Road. Yeah. North Little Rock. That's where we had the funniest situation with the band. We would play an after hours club, and they booked 2 bands a night. The first band would go on at midnight, and you'd do an hour-long set each. So you'd play until about 2:00 in the morning, and you got paid based on the door. And you would literally be playing to the other band, and like 3 or 4 people in the bar that would be sitting at the bar, not or even turn around watching you play. But then when the other bars closed, the place got packed, and we would get paid way more playing there than any of the other clubs because so many people would come in, and they only had the one entrance. So you're toting your gear, trying to get out, going through the line of people trying to come in. They're passing it like an assembly line, passing drums down the line, amplifiers. We'd put one of us by the end of the line and went at the door, and they would be passed out. But we got paid a ton of money for going down there. Hey, Poe, nice. Are you back?
Welcome back, Poe.
Maybe. I rebooted and everything, but I was still all choppy, sitting in the green room. So.
Oh, okay. I'm trying to get us back where we were, but there we go. Yeah,
Bad
looks fine
connection.
now. Yeah. Looks fine now.
Yep.
Do
Is
we
it
want to talk,
sexy?
well, I wouldn't go that far, but do we want to talk about the challenge?
Oh, the challenge. Yes. This challenge was inspired by both Mike's Gaming Gala and the Gaming Road Warriors recent videos. So, and we have done this challenge before on the show, but back then it was play as many times as you want. Now it's a one and done. So,
All right. Should I roll the tape?
yeah, roll that beautiful bean footage.
Oh, you beat me to it there, Poe. I must have said that.
I got to make sure I get the right one. If I click the outro, everyone will leave in 3 minutes. Here we go.
Let's go! Bring it up! Challenge accepted!
All right. We said we would do an arcade challenge, so let's finally get around to it. Play Gyrus. Eurus. Is that what Mike called it? Gaming Road Warrior. The G is silent. Eurus. Our controls in 4-way. Let's go. It's been a while. We did this for a challenge once before. And like Mike's Gaming Gala said, and also the Gaming Road Warrior, I do think the NES is probably the favorite version. Now, those are old scores from back when we did our challenge on the show, so I haven't played this since then. This should be interesting. I don't remember the patterns, especially for the for the bonus. They would be good to know. One and done.
This looks like Tempest.
I know, I suck. I'm not going to get anywhere near my top 10 scores that are on there, that's for sure. That's the problem with these games, is playing them for challenges. Like our old challenge for this was play as many times as you want, get your score in a couple weeks or whatever. You get to know the patterns. And for me personally, for these one and dones, I don't even practice, so. It's a true one and done. But I'm sure we're going to see some nice high scores for this one. Hey there, missing fellas. Would have been better if I got them all, of course. Oh, it's getting warm in the game room. Humid, I should say. We just had a lot of wind, crazy wind, and then rain poured down. Before that it was hot. Now the rain, I think, is done. Whoopsie. The wind, I think, is done. It feels very humid down here right now. Butthole. No! I moved. You saw that, didn't you? Didn't you? No. Cheaters. Come on, cheater. Come on, get shot. Dead. Dead. Game over. 36,750. That is my one and done. I know you can do much better. So let's go back. Let's go way on back. Back to hanging out. Join the fun.
Uh-oh.
Nice.
End of the show?
Derek bailed. He said, "I can't match that. I'm out of here."
So maybe he's playing it already.
Maybe.
It is a very fun game. But yeah, before I was able to remember like the challenge patterns and stuff like that because we played it so much, and going back into it now, it was just like I don't remember where I should be for this. You want to get all of those guys during that challenge thing.
Yeah, kind of like Gala, right?
Yeah.
You get them all, so you get the bonus points. Yeah. Now I went over while I was playing, and I fired up my arcade to see what I had gotten back then. I might have a chance now, Poe, although I haven't played it since then either, so I'm going to be super rusty. But my high score on there is 74,000.
Yeah, you whooped on that. I need to go back and watch that challenge again.
Yeah. I should cheat. I won't play 2 games, but I'll watch my other game that I did good and see how I did it.
Right. Right. It is a fun game. I expect there to be a lot of high scores on that one.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm stoked. This is the first time I have a chance. Now I'm not going to. Not to win the thing, just to beat you. Because so far, every challenge we've done so far, you've beat me.
Yeah, well, okay. The Stone Temple Pilot said, I'm half the man I used to be. I used to be pretty damn good at games. Anymore, man, I'm just an old man.
Yeah.
Sometimes.
Oh, no.
There it is, right there.
There goes my connection. There goes my connection again. Yeah.
He's half the connection he used to be.
Yeah, that's right.
I think it's it's probably a combination of the heat, etc. I've been on AT&T for years, my phone here, so I use the 5G, and I was grandfathered in for a long time for the unlimited data, but now they do that whole data throttling thing with me, so I must no longer be grandfathered in. So, yeah.
Yeah. You got to tunnel under that sidewalk, Poe, and pull you some Cat 6 cable out there.
I have to do it.
Yeah,
I've been telling you. I bought the stuff for it. How many years ago was that, Bart? I bought it. It's sitting here in a box. I bought a new router for out here and everything. I'm like, everything's going to be great. The wife keeps saying, do your show in the basement. At least it's cooler in there. It's warmer in the wintertime. I'm like, no, because you'll come downstairs and start talking to me like there's nobody out there. And I was like, hey, did you check that rash on your groin again? Might need to call the doctor. Like, no, I wouldn't.
Explain how she's going to ask about that, Poe, instead of her doing it on the show. You just told us she's going to ask you.
It's a heat rash. If you want to see it, all right. I'm not wearing pants. I told Megan that already. She said she didn't want to see it. So.
Yeah, my favorite, Poe, was when you were shooting a video and she came down and put laundry in.
You can hear it. I'll be playing something, and then you'll hear banging around, and then you'll hear that frickin' dryer in the background while I'm trying to play a game. Mike's Gaming Gala caught it on a video a few weeks ago. I don't think anybody else was able to make it that far into my video. Big surprise. But she accidentally kicked the breaker, and the breaker box is right there by my arcade. And so she comes downstairs, and I hurried up and I hit the mute, so you're not hearing game sound or anything. So I got to flip the breaker back on, reset.
Nice. Crypto says, maybe it's just me. Anytime I play a game knowing it's a one and done, not the best score you can get after multiple attempts, I tend to play terribly. Yeah, it does put that extra pressure, which I like.
I agree with him on that, because if I do one done, I'm just like, no, that's not, no, I'm terrible at it.
I like the idea of the challenges of playing as many times as you want for 2 weeks. Sometimes we did it for a month or just 1 week. We were doing an arcade and console challenge once a week. So one of us would pick one, another guy would pick another, and we would flip flop. But that got to be a little rough. So the next thing you know, it was like when Bart and I started this show, it was like whatever you want. But we were talking, and it was Bart's idea, I think. Was it you? Right? Yeah, I think, to do a one and done. I don't remember, but like that's very interesting because I don't really know anybody that does that. So
yeah,
well, I think it brings
does.
more of a challenge to it too. I think it brings more of a challenge to it because it's one and done. You're like, how good am I going to be on this one? You know what I'm saying? So I completely understand why.
Yeah, it's similar to like, you know, when people are going on Casey's show and playing Astro Smash, but it's live and you're playing against 3 other people, you feel the pressure. And this way we feel the pressure, but you don't have to be live. You're recording it, but you're like, man, this is it. This is the one. I mean, obviously you could cheat, but all of us are honest in our little group. So
the honor system in this community is amazing.
yeah. Hey, the Creeper's here.
Hi,
hey, Creeper.
10 minutes.
Yeah, go back and check a few 3-4 weeks ago. I think it was. Time flies so fast. We had the Creeper on, hanging out.
Yep.
Great show.
Kelly says she likes it when Mrs. Poe vacuums.
Yeah, you can hear that all upstairs above me while I'm playing the game. If I ever get a better laptop, you'll see the results too, because maybe I'll be able to get OBS running with my capture and webcam once again. That hasn't been working out for me, so that's why you don't see me. I know everybody wants to see me playing the game. I'm sorry, guys. It doesn't always happen.
You do realize, Poe, you have a nice white little Windows handheld that you have barely played ever. I
do. I really need to. I want to connect that thing to my AtGames micro.
Yeah, I'm definitely going to try that too. But according to some people on the show who shall remain nameless, you shouldn't use a Windows handheld. You should put Bliss on instead. But I'm going to try it out with the Windows.
You know, Derek, years ago, I got the little Abernick handheld that was like wood grain, and I keep saying one day I'll have you set that all up for me because I never did anything with it. It's in a box, as far as I know. If Mrs. Poestyle didn't toss it.
2 of those in different colors. Yeah, I have so many handhelds from Abernick. It's not even funny. Oh yeah, I don't have Megan's though. That's one I don't have, but yeah, hers is pretty cool.
Mine was shaped more like a Game Boy, but at the time it was wood grain, so I just had to buy it, and then I never set the thing up.
Yep.
Nice. Hey,
yeah, I actually have a Raspberry Pi handheld that looks like an old DMG Game Boy with Super Nintendo buttons.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
I never did get a Pi. I'd like to get a Pi, but now everything's so freaking expensive, it's ridiculous.
Yeah. Well, I only have about, what did I say it was, Megan? I only have like 15 Raspberry Pi 4s somewhere in a tote, so
I mean, Derek has everything.
when I find them, I can send you one. Because
when it comes to handhelds, Derek has a bunch of handhelds, like seriously. We actually did our show on our favorite handhelds. Here's the funny thing. Last week we did our show on our favorite handhelds from every era. It doesn't matter if it's from the past or now. It doesn't matter. And our number 4 and number 3 were the same. So that's pretty cool.
Yeah. I think our number. Oh yeah, we went from 4 to 1. That's right. Yeah, the first 2 were the same. Those were 4 and 3. Yeah. Never mind. Don't listen to me.
Bart's handheld was the Mattel football. Right, Bart?
That's right. That's right.
That's where I started out too.
Tiger Electronics.
Oh, Tiger! I mean, even back in the day when that was popular, Now, I would play around with some sometimes at the Kmart. They were hanging there, and I would look at them, and I'm just like, I just can't. I need to save my money for an NES game. I'm not going to buy this.
So speaking of
I
Tiger,
like my pixels to actually move. I like my pixels to actually move, not sit there and
Oh,
go
yeah.
from one spot to the next. I want my pixels to actually move, be animated. So yeah, for sure. I would say for a Nintendo game, never the Tiger Electronics ever. I had a
Yeah.
couple, but no.
well, I just recently got. Speaking of Tiger, and speaking of pinball, remember the? I think I posted Discord when I got it, but the like purple. It's like a pinball Tiger handheld with the flipper buttons, the red flipper buttons. I got one of those like within the last year because I played the heck out of it as a kid, so I got another one.
Nice.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
You know what I did love? Okay, I always say I'm not a handheld guy, but then I go back to handheld. I do play the Switch 2 and handheld sometimes. PlayStation Portal was great for PS5 games if you can't use your TV at the time. But Yahtzee, we got one of those Yahtzees back in the late 90s, and my wife and I would play that thing all the time. I loved that thing.
Yeah, those are great for road trips too.
Yeah.
If you're in the back, someone's driving, just play Yahtzee on those things.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. I also had one of those black. What was it? Dang, I can't remember who made it. Was that Mattel also? But you had the steering wheel and the little car was on the
Digital Derby. Well, it was. I think it was called two different things, but Digital Derby. My brother had that. Man, he still has it. I wish I had one. I went and looked them up there maybe a month ago, maybe not even that. I thought maybe I'll grab one of those and do a video on them. Like, oh, they were like pretty expensive. I want to say they were around 125 or 150 for those things.
Oh, nice.
My brother has one. I could probably borrow his for the video, but that'd be a.
Does this count as a handheld?
Yeah, at the countertop. Well, it's a handheld. It's whatever. It's what.
Well, yeah, you
Those
can
things
hold it there
go
and
for a
play
lot
it,
of
yeah.
money too.
Yeah, this is in rough shape. Look, I don't even have the artwork for the, but it does.
You
still
can
work.
get people. You can send it to people. I think I told you this before, Bart. They'll put the actual arcade ROM on that thing, and they'll put all the artwork back on the thing for you and everything. And Coleco, the guy that owns Coleco right now, he tried to do some new, I think 4 new ones a few years back, but they had so many flaws and so many problems with them, they discontinued them. They were totally different games that weren't offered before. But those were always cool. But again, as a kid, like I would see them in the Christmas book. At that time, I think I wanted Atari games and Kenner Star Wars action figures for Christmas. So that was about it.
Yeah. Yeah, I had that. I had that one, and I had the Pac-Man one, which my uncle, he opened up the Pac-Man one and put a volume knob on it. That thing would get annoying, I'm sure, for the adults. And I'm playing it. That would be cool to get that redone.
Retold the story today. My dad, he was talking about old movies. We started talking about Christmas Vacation and the original Vacation movie. And in the original Vacation, Anthony Michael Hall, Rusty has the Pac-Man handheld. But then when they go to Cousin Eddie's house, he's talking to the cousin Eddie's son. And that's when they do the whole thing. He asks him, hey, do you have Pac-Man? And the kid says, no. Do you have Space Invaders? No. He said, do you have Asteroids? He says, no, but the old man does. Some days he can't even get off the toilet or whatever. So even though it wasn't a swear word, it was asteroids. I got a look from my mom today. I'm almost 53 years old. She's almost 80. It's like, what did you say? My dad was laughing like crazy. I'm like, no, Mom, I didn't say the A word. It's asteroids. But it's kind of,
That's funny. That's funny. Yeah, I don't know whatever happened to the Pac-Man one of those that I had, but yeah, I should look into that, getting it re-stickered up, and that would be cool to put the actual ROM in there. But
yeah, I'll see if I can find. There were a few people doing that for a while, and I haven't seen anything for a while on it. I'll see if I can find somebody for you. You send that thing to them, and they'll make it nice and new for you.
Nice. Yeah, I saw somewhere you can get the sticker kits for it, do it yourself, but
I think you should get the 2600 ROM put on it and send it to Phil.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah.
They've got some nice tabletops now that actually have the ROMs in them. From like you can get them from Walgreens and stuff like that. They're really nice. They're beautiful. I mean, I forgot who is that Games who used to make those or someone else. I can't remember. But they're so cool. The Gala one is one I love. They have a Miss Pac-Man one, but they're not. They're actual ROMs now. So you're actually playing the arcade when you play it. It's actually pretty cool. So they're the same style as that Donkey Kong there, but they're so awesome. I love
Apparently,
these
Poe
things.
didn't like that one. He's like, nope,
Sorry,
I don't
Poe,
like
didn't
those.
say it.
Said we switched to 2600 Pac-Man. How dare you bring it back to original ROMs?
I know.
Yeah.
I'm a 2600 Pac-Man complete like purist.
That's right. Oh, yeah. Oh, since we talked about the challenge, let's throw this up really quick. Because I guess we ended the Worm Whomper then, right?
Yeah.
Oh, let me get our heads off of there, or put them to the side maybe. How's that?
Oh, nice.
Look at that fancy Photoshop skills right there, huh, Derek?
Yeah, hey,
Instead
good
of-
job. I was
Instead
like,
of a long line. And I say we go across left to right instead of up and down, because that puts me in third.
oh, wait, that
pretty-
puts Poe in second.
that put Poe in second. Yeah, he won't argue. Pretty good turnout.
See, now I like Megan's score. Those other two cheaters, and I don't believe them. I want to see video. Oh wait,
That's
I think
right.
I did see video. I think I did see video. Never mind.
I don't believe that
Yeah.
MGG one. I don't believe that.
Well,
Yeah.
that's a conversion. That's a Canadian, so it's not worth as much.
Yes.
Well,
That's right.
In Canada, you just play like 2 or 3 games and add the whole score together.
Yeah, that's one of those games. It's a lot of fun, and
It is
it's
super
like a lot
fun.
of those games where you start off and you're like, "Oh, this ain't so bad," and then when it decides to get hard, it gets hard.
Oh,
It's like easy. You get to this point where you're almost like, just take all the rest of my corn. I'm just going to guard this one, because
Exactly.
otherwise I'm going to
Jeez.
die.
oh man.
So in a way, it's like the difficulty level starts ramping up, but then it gets a little easier because you do give up on the rest and you just guard the one corn or two. If you're lucky, you got 2 next to each other, or one row, or whatever you want to call it. And then once you get down to that, then all of a sudden it gets hard again because they're just coming too fast. To even
Yeah, you get to the point where they take your sprayer away. That's usually when you're screwed at the end.
Yeah.
They take your sprayer away?
Yeah, once they touch it, it'll break. So you got to run down to the shed in the middle, your garden shed, and grab another
Oh my
one.
gosh.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
And-
totally
and-
missed the challenge because I was like, I think Megan mentioned it. It's like, oh wait, is that still going on? It's like, oh crap, no, oops.
Not anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah, apparently not anymore. Yeah.
But yeah,
It's
like,
over now.
you'll be like trying to save one corn stalk. You got all these worms just crossing the screen. You're just trying to shoot the ones right in front of it. And that's it.
Well, we don't blame you for missing it, Derek, because with Bart and I, the challenge could be 1 week, it could be 7 months. We have no idea how long it's going to run.
Yeah. Well, I
Bart
was
sends
hopeful
me
I
a
was thinking
message
of
2
that.
hours
Yeah.
before we go live and say, should we end the Worm Whopper one? I'm like, maybe. I don't think anybody's playing it anymore. Yeah, let's end it.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. We don't plan these things out. Yeah. Holy mom
Oh,
jokes.
yeah. Mom
Too
joke
easy.
setup, yeah.
Yeah.
Gets hard, comes fast. Yeah. Yeah.
Grease
Missed them
got
all
us
there.
covered.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had never played Worm Whomper before, which is funny because, you expect it with the Atari games. I never had an Atari. I didn't play many Atari games. So, but Intellivision, you would think I would have had a shot at that. Poe and I discussed doing an Intellivision game. I'm like, all right, this will be something. And then he picks Worm Whomper. I'm like, okay, I'm back to square one.
I think maybe the next one on there could be Diner. I always loved that game, too. So
Yeah. Who was it? Someone came up with a thing, and I can't remember who it was. Was it Crispy? I can't remember. Someone said, because Casey did that Astro Smash challenge thing where 4 people, and they said do a Dungeons and Dragons Cloudy Mountain, put 4 people on, and it's go. See who can get the 2 pieces of the crown first. So it's like a speed run versus to see who. I think that's a great idea. That would be cool to do. As long as it's not the purple level, because I still can't beat that now. When I was a kid, I could beat that with one eye tied behind my back, but now I'm old. I can beat that red level, the 3rd level, all day long. Usually, I'll only lose one dude. Sometimes that's at the crown. I'll lose my first guy, but that purple level, man, I cannot get to it. Next one has to be Megaforce.
I kind of agree with Crypto there. We should.
Yeah, I was actually going to bring that up again. So we're talking about 2600. Is that an actual 2600 game, or is that a homebrew Megaforce?
That is an actual. Yeah, that was released.
Oh wow.
It's got the KB. Well, you're not. The KB Toy sticker for $24.99, marked down to $9.99. So it was during the crash, I would imagine.
Oh my gosh! I saw you post that. I thought that was your movie box for the movie. Okay. From KB Toys, yeah, I gotcha. Nice.
Oh, now I forgot how to make Poe smaller. This is the Poe Show. Welcome back to the Poe Show.
There goes another mom joke. Easy setup.
Yeah. Yeah. I have not played that game. Big surprise. But this week's challenge, the introduction is this week. Who knows? Probably go at least 2 weeks. That is the arcade version that we're playing. So that's all we care about, that you're playing the arcade version. Play it wherever you can. Fire up any MAME version that you have. Or if you happen to have the stand-up arcade at your house, play it. Take a video.
I think I see it in behind Megan there. I think she already has the stand-up version in her arcade.
She probably does. Yeah. I've already updated the iScored page, so that is live with Gyrus. So go ahead, if you're playing now, instead of watching us, you can post your score.
Can you guys mind sending me a link to that iScored again, please, so I have it fresh to get on it, so I can use it in Discord. I don't know. Thank you.
Yeah,
I lost the link last time.
Yeah, I always put it in. We have the channels set up that are all the chat channels, and above that are the ones for tournaments, and only Derek, me, Poe, Mike, and Greg can post in those. So it won't get buried. I'll repost it at the bottom of that. I'll send it to you also direct, Megan, but I always like to put it down at the bottom of that one so that it's easy to find, because it won't get buried amongst chat.
All right. I hadn't thought about it. I used to do on the show a video for on here and then a longer version for my own channel, and would link everything, where to go. And I hadn't been doing that. Well, last challenge we started Worm Whopper, I did make my own video, and I never put a link on there for iScored. And somebody called me out on it in there. It's like, where do I go? How do I put this? Where's this link at? Whoops.
Right.
Sorry.
Right. Yeah.
So Megan, it's all Poe's fault, is what he's saying.
Yes.
Right.
Yeah, it's all Poe's fault.
It's usually
I'll link it 1 hour before the competition ends if I'm number one.
Right.
Okay, there you go.
Yeah. We need Chuck to come in. This is all Poe's fault. And then he can do a taco thing or something.
Casey, you're in the clear.
Yeah. In this one case, it is not Casey's fault. Casey's not here tonight. We can.
Yeah, I was just gonna say he must be on the in-laws' private jet. I don't know. Yeah.
I think he's still on vacation, or he's on his way back or something. I don't, because he told me in Discord that it's going to be tough for him to play the pinball stuff before the end.
I think he was going to see his grandkid and everything. So
yeah, so I think he won't be back until Tuesday night or something, because he said, because the pinball challenges end on Wednesday, and he said he might not. And then I screwed up and I picked a table that wasn't on the micro, because instead of pulling up that list like you posted, Derek, that has a list of all the tables on.
Yeah.
I just said I'll just ask Gemini. They can pull it off the list, and it's like, yeah, the deluxe table's on there. So I'm like, okay, roll with it, and then it's not. Hey,
Oh, speak of the devil.
speak of the devil.
Oh, yeah,
Did somebody say
Chuck.
taco?
Hi, Chuck.
Hey,
Speak
hey.
of the devil.
You remember the dude To Catch a Predator, Chris Hansen?
Uh-huh.
Look, my
I've
wife
never
has
been
been watching.
there.
He had that, and then he did a few other shows of his own, but that's all he does. And there's this video clip that's uncensored, just hilarious. He's reading what the guy typed to the kid or the girl. He says, "It says here, I want to lick your taco." He says this to the guy, and he's like, "Are you into Mexican food, are you?" And the guy's like, "Yeah." And Chris Hansen's like, "That's not what this is about." But,
Wow.
oh, Chris Hansen unedited. Go check it out.
I still say one of my funniest revelations about not knowing someone until you find out was I had never seen Bob Saget except for on what was that show with the kids?
Full
and all that?
House.
Full House.
Yeah.
That's the only thing I'd known him from. And then I saw one of his stand-up routines. And I'm like, that man was filthy. I love it.
Oh man, I never saw him on stand up. That's hilarious.
Oh, yeah, it's
Yes, very cool. He was in an episode of Quantum Leap.
Oh, what?
Back
Oh,
in the
Quantum
day, too.
Leap. Oh wow.
Yeah, where he was kind of a mean guy. So that was different at the time. You know, you always saw him on Full House as this nice dad, and you saw him on America's Funniest Home Videos, and he was on Quantum Leap. He was kind of a dick.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll have to look for that one. I love that show, Quantum Leap.
Yeah, oh, I loved it too. Yeah.
Yeah.
The original one, not the new one. Sorry.
Right.
I've never seen the new one.
I would say there's a
Well,
new
as soon
one.
as I heard that,
It's not worth it, Bart.
Oh,
when I heard that Bakula didn't plan on returning whatsoever, I'm like, I'm not in on this. I'm not going to
Yeah.
watch it. You know.
I'm out. Yeah.
yeah, really.
Some shows you just don't touch them, and that one, yeah, because I always, even though he's been in other stuff, and I liked a lot of his stuff that he did, I still, that's the Quantum Leap guy. That's
Right.
That's what he is. Yeah.
Man, what a great show that was.
Do you guys
Yeah.
know what I've been getting into lately? Believe it or not, The Greatest American Hero. I've been watching it on YouTube.
The Greatest American Hero. I loved that show when it
Great.
came
It's
out.
on YouTube right. It's on YouTube right now. And the song, yes, the song is there. It's awesome.
Yeah.
When I was a kid, I had blonde hair. My best friend, he had brown hair. On the playground, we played Greatest American Hero, and he was Bill. And he couldn't fly, but I could kind of fly. Boy, now come to think of it, we probably look like a couple retards. Should I say that? Out on the playground where I'm.
Some
Shouldn't
things
say
never
that.
change.
Right? Well, some things do. I don't have the blonde hair anymore.
He crashed all the time in the show, so you're doing it right, Poe.
That's right. Yeah. He could fly okay. He just couldn't land so good. Yeah, such a great show. I love that show.
Oh my gosh, no way. Megaforce only got a 3.2 rating. That's a shame.
That's a really
I'm flying the high seas looking for Megaforce.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. You know, another show I really love. Now, this isn't as nostalgic because it's far newer. Is that Dead Like Me? You ever watch that show?
Yeah. It's a
No,
lot
I
of
didn't
show.
see that.
Mm-mm.
Oh, that was a great show. And what was it on? Was it HBO? It was on one of the pay channels.
I think so.
And what
It went
happened
like 2
was,
seasons.
yeah, it went 2 seasons, and then they got a new program director, and he didn't get it. He didn't get the concept of the show, but he really liked that Kirstie Alley show, Fat Actress. So he said we can only keep one. So he canceled Dead Like Me, which had huge ratings. The premise of the show, this girl gets hit by a toilet seat from the Mir
Toilet seat.
space station, and she gets killed. And
Oh my
right before she gets killed, a guy walks by and he kind of brushes her shoulder, and she's like, "What's that all about?" Whatever. And then she gets killed, and it turns out that guy was removing her soul before she would die a violent death. And oh, by the way, you are his replacement. So it's about this 18-year-old girl that gets thrown into basically a Grim Reaper job.
Oh
and
my
the whole
gosh.
first season, she's fighting it. She's like, no, I'm not going to do it. And it just makes everything worse. And
Oh,
it was a cool premise and a really neat show. They would
that
meet.
does sound like a cool premise. Yeah.
They would meet every day at the Waffle House, and they would get a Post-it name with someone's name, a Post-it note with someone's name and a time and a location. And they'd have to figure out who that person is and how are they going to die so I can get their soul out before they experience the violent death. And so there was that aspect of it too, of watching, it's a little bit of that, oh, it's obvious they're going to slip on the banana peel. No, they walk right past the banana peel, but something else happens and a clock ends up falling on them or something. It's
wow.
it was a really neat show. And they even covered the whole thing of she looked different to people than she did in her normal life. Otherwise, people would recognize her. But if she went to like her family and said, hey, it's me, I'm still alive, she would lose her memories. So it was like you couldn't just go reintroduce yourself to your mom because you would forget who your mom is. And you'd look like a crazy person at the same time trying to say, I look totally different, but I promise I'm your daughter. Really great show. I loved it. And they canceled it after 2 seasons because that dickhead didn't like. He just didn't get the premise. He's like, I don't get it. Why would people want to watch that? And it's like, because it's a great show.
It was a great show. It sure was. DJC saying he's got that Greatest American Hero costume. I want to see that.
Yeah, I want to see that one. Megan Force didn't get much love, I think, because the flick didn't, but it also came out just as things were going downhill for home gaming. Yeah. Hey, Tofu is here saying hi to Poe's mom and the rest of the chat. And Megan. Nothing for us, guys. It's all about Megan and Poe's mom. That's all Tofu cares about. And the people in chat.
Nice.
Excellent.
One of the best endings of any series I ever saw was 6 Feet Under.
Dad.
What was that, Poe?
I don't know. I think I'm glitching out again, too. One of the very best last episodes of anything I ever saw was 6 Feet Under, because they show how everybody dies from the series throughout the years in that last episode.
Oh,
so love that.
Spoiler alert, Poe. Gosh.
Yeah.
Sorry, but great show. They run a funeral parlor, the family.
Yeah, 6 Feet Under. Yeah, I watched a couple seasons. Yeah.
Yeah, and like at the beginning, they'll show somebody dying, how they die, and then that's the person that they're working on at the funeral home. But then they all the people there have their own story, the brothers and the sister and the mother that run the funeral home. And at the same time, the main dude still talks to his dead dad, kind of like how Dexter would talk to his dad on the show Dexter. He still sees his dead dad now and then.
And Dexter's in 6 Feet Under. Isn't he one of the brothers?
Yes, Dexter is in there. There you go.
Yeah.
Dexter was on that show before he was Dexter. And Dexter's dad and Dexter was in the movie The Warrior. So if Retro Man Randy Savage were here, he would be happy to hear that. But,
I just like how you clarified for us, Poe, Dexter from the show Dexter.
Yeah, in case you didn't know, not Dexter's Laboratory. Although Dexter's Laboratory would have been a far better cartoon if he went around killing serial killers. That would have been great.
Right. Chuck agrees. 6 Feet Under was amazing. Greatest ending. You are correct. Then he became Dexter, still going. Uh-oh. Mike's Gaming Gala is back.
We sat here quietly waiting for you to finish your dinner so we could talk, Mike. So thank you for coming back. Thank you.
Right.
You already saw the outro, Mike. We've been done for a while. This is just a replay.
Yeah. We thought we were just in the green room.
What? We're live? What?
Megan, did you ever hear that story? Me and Greg, G. Parker, we were just going to meet up on Restream. I guess we were on StreamYard back then. Whatever, same deal, right? And we're just shooting the shit. We're talking about doctor's appointments and medical problems, all that.
No.
And all of a sudden, someone said something in the chat, and I'm like, "Greg, are we live?" And he's like, "Oh crap!" He didn't know he had clicked go live, and we're
Oh,
just
no.
sitting there talking about all kinds of stuff. You know, it's like, and I had surgery because they found a mass in my colonoscopy. So you can imagine the stories we're talking about.
Oh my
And
God.
No.
had no idea we were live. And someone in the chat's like, yeah, it sucks having all these doctor's appointments. And like, oh my gosh.
I've got this itch in this weird place, God. Oh, what?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh. Let's see. Great show. Warning though. Oh, yeah, I don't know. I never watched the show.
Oh yeah, the guy that played Dexter in it.
He's gay in it, right?
Yeah, he's gay in it, and
Yeah.
but it's just that, I mean, the great show, great series. That dude is an awesome actor, and the other dude, I can't remember the guy, the main guy in it, the older brother, just did a great job in that show.
Well, you know, and I will say, not to get too a certain way, but he was gay in it before it was a checkbox in movies, so it wasn't anything. It was just a character. Yeah.
Right.
They're just a normal family that runs up.
Is that what you said, Derek? He's gaying it?
Gay in it, not
Okay.
gaying it. Oh my God.
He's just going around gaying it.
I guess I need to
He's gay,
enunciate certain
yeah.
words.
And
Thank you for
probably he
clarifying.
was literally gay in it, from that point of view. We definitely need to see that. Yeah. Now I got to go looking for the American Greatest American Hero though
They're on YouTube.
Yeah.
on the YouTubes.
Nice.
Yeah, that great show. That's a hard one though. If you had to narrow it down, what was your favorite television show of all time?
Back then, I read her.
That is very tough. As a kid, I mean, and we had a lot of great stuff at the end of the 70s and all through the 80s, right? I mean, sitcoms, yeah, I had a lot of fun with those too, but these other shows, for me, one of the greatest was The Incredible Hulk. Bill Bixby did a great job in that, and, you know, Lou Ferrigno, man. Every kid my age wanted to be the frickin' Hulk back then.
I would be remiss. I would be so remiss if I didn't mention Linda Carter in Wonder Woman.
Right. For my brother, my brother's Bart's age, he would be the $6 Million Man. That's who he would want to be, you know. And
yeah,
that was my
you're
dad.
right.
He loved $6 Million Man. My dad did.
Great shows back then. All kinds of. Creep says Married with Children.
Oh, nice.
Oh, yeah.
Dukes of Hazzard and Incredible Hulk.
Dukes of Hazzard and the Hulk right at that same time, man. You couldn't miss those episodes of those shows.
Right, one right the other, yeah. So remember that.
Nice.
Chuck was talking about the barbecue he had, and Mike says, speaking of barbecue, I made ribs with baked potatoes. He's more stuffed than Casey's mom on a Friday night.
Well, Mike would know apparently. So.
Yeah. Is that when Casey's mom goes to the Golden Corral, all-you-can-eat buffet? Is that what he's talking about?
That must be what he's talking about. Yeah, it must be.
The $6 Million Man, you had the episode where he fought Bigfoot, which was Andre the Giant, in one episode. And then the next time they had Bigfoot on, it was actually Ted Cassidy that played Lurch. Did the character of Bigfoot, but he was also the voiceover and the original roar of the Incredible Hulk. So the beginning of every episode of the Hulk, when you hear them say Dr. David Banner and he gives the whole backstory, that's Lurch doing that, and he did the roar. So yeah, and then after he passed away, they hired another actor to do the roar, which I can't remember his name right now. He was in the Blues Brothers. He was the actor that was in the Good Old Boys country band that was chasing after the Blues Brothers. Yeah, that guy did the roar for the Hulk after Ted Cassidy passed away.
Oh,
wow. Mike's Gaming Gala says Twilight Zone and Outer Limits. Some of my favorite TV ever.
Definitely.
Awesome. I love Twilight Zone. The black and white one is so awesome. I'm not worried about the 90s episodes, but the original Twilight Zone is so good.
Yeah, the originals were great, and then in the 80s they brought those back along with Dark Room, The Dark Side, Monsters, Tales from the Crypt came out.
Oh,
And
I remember
yeah,
monsters. Yeah,
the
monsters.
Dark Side, at the beginning of it, it was always creepy, and they show this country road, and then they flip it into like the negative of it, so it's all dark, this whole country road. And that's actually about 30 minutes from me where they filmed that on that road. There's still people that go there to take pictures of that farm and the fence and everything out there. So it's pretty
Nice.
neat.
Yeah. Let's see.
Yeah, and
Cryptos-
George Romero was big in the Pittsburgh area, right?
Right.
For all the
Right. Yeah. Cryptos threw out their Sanford and Son. It's a great show.
I used to watch it.
Yeah, well,
Funny show.
some of the greatest. Listen, Sanford and Son, that opening music. Rockford Files, that opening music. The Greatest American Hero. Loved all of that. I can Welcome Back,
greatest
Kotter.
something
I can
ever.
listen to all of those.
Yeah. Oh, Welcome Back, Kotter. Great show, too. Great show, too.
I mean, you can see different strokes, facts of life. Come on.
Yeah, I had to watch all of those.
Of course, Different Strokes, Facts of Life. Those were written by, what's his name? Oh, geez.
Alan Thicke.
Alan Thicke wrote those theme songs.
That's true.
Right.
You take the good, you take the bad, you take them both, and there you have. Tofu says X-Files and Twin Peaks. I
The
love
album
X-Files
cover, America.
was
If you ever
a
saw
fantastic show.
the group America, their greatest hits album cover, where it's like a painting or picture of that. That was done by Phil Hartman. So there's your vinyl
Really?
Oh wow.
comedian. Yeah.
Wow.
Ripley's Believe It or Not. Yes. Yes. Back in the 80s, watching Ripley's Believe It or Not. Absolutely loved it. Jack Palance did that. And Dave Thomas from SCTV fame would do a spoof of that. You know, believe it or not. It was just freaking hilarious. They'd have him made up like Jack. And
Creeper says if he comes to see the Monroeville Mall, Bo, you need to join up and show him where that country road is.
Yeah, wait. Did,
Oh,
did
definitely,
you
but
say
you
that
gotta be
mall is
quick.
Going away? Yeah.
Monroeville Mall is going to be destroyed thanks to Walmart Corporation buying it.
Oh.
So the Living Dead Museum is going to have to move, which really sucks because, you know, Dawn of the Dead was filmed in that mall in the 70s. It's all going to be gone now. Like
You
other
should go and
commercials.
offer your garage, Poe. You know, just have them added to the pile under your seat there.
Right. Right. When are they ripping them all down? Do you know? Is
I
there a
think
time?
probably next year it's slated for. Yeah, they bought it last year. So my wife and daughter still shop at that mall. Well, window shops. Walk around, you know, almost every weekend they would do that. So,
Kelly threw out Brady Bunch and Gilligan's Island.
I still watch the original Brady Bunch all the time. Love it.
Yeah. Yeah.
happy days.
Happy days. Yes, happy days.
One day I'll probably get the copyright strike, but if you ever make it the whole way through to my final thoughts, the wrap up, I play that little hey ba 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 ba, you know, the Happy Days thing on. YouTube didn't catch it yet. I'm sure they will.
Yeah, I keep waiting because you've been doing that for years now. How's that? From Happy Days.
I'm surprised they haven't caught that, but they caught you singing that Willie Nelson song one time.
Right.
They just took that right away.
Changed all the lyrics, but they got you for the tune.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah. I just always remember you were talking about the truck stem stuff, and of course I would talk about all these places I've been here in real life, so you added that into the song. Going places I've already been. Yeah. Yeah.
Was it Hammer or Sledgehammer? Because wasn't there a Hammer detective show with that Stacy Keach guy or something?
Keach was Hammer, yeah, wasn't he?
But then Sledgehammer was like the Naked Gun and Police Squad. Hilarious stuff. Sledgehammer was.
Oh, nice.
Big fan of I Dream of Jeannie and Bewitched. Prefer
Yeah.
the first Aaron played by
Yeah, I love to watch those back in the
Yeah.
day. Here's the question, like they asked in Wayne's World: Dick Sargent or Dick York.
Van Patten.
Yeah.
I like Dick York better too. But I can't help, especially the older I got, I realized how much of an idiot they were.
Oh yeah.
Especially Jesus, now I can't. Man, names just do not work anymore in my head.
They're both Dicks, so they're either a Sargent or a York.
But no, what's his name from I Dream of Jeannie?
Larry Hagman.
Yeah, what was his character name?
Tony.
Tony. Yeah, what an idiot! I mean, you got this hot chick who does magic, and you're like, no, calm down with all that stuff, and don't be trying to get friends with me.
We've come all the way back around because Ted Cassidy was a genie in that show too. I think he was like Genie's boss or something like that. Boss of the genie.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Oh,
trust me, I know what I'm doing. And then the end of it, Hammer blew up the entire Earth in a mushroom cloud. Sledgehammer. Major Nelson, Tony Nelson.
Right. There you go. Major Nelson. Yep. Oh, MASH. Yeah. That was a great show. Trust me, I know what I'm doing. Yeah. Major Nelson. I mean,
they had an episode of Sledgehammer, and I think it was Bill Bixby, somebody that was in prison because they had cut the tag off of a mattress that said "Do not remove." What a freaking funny show!
Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, I don't think I ever watched it though. I need to. There's a lot of shows I got to look up. Yeah. Anyway, yeah. So what else we got going on? What else we want to talk about?
We were just thinking about shows. I was thinking about Head of the Class. I like that one too. Anybody else like Head of the Class?
Yeah, Class is awesome. Yeah.
Howard Hessman was first in it, and then Billy McGregor took over as the teacher part of that.
Right. Oh wow! Look at Mike. Met Barbara Eden and Larry Hagman before Larry died. So nice. They signed my dad's genie bottle. Awesome.
Well, that's good. I would have been more worried if you met him after he died.
Knowing Mike, he probably tried to shove Barbara Eden back into the bottle.
Sledgehammer. Yes, Derek. Yeah. Shock the monkey.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
I just think of that Sledgehammer video and how many days, weeks it must take to film all that stop motion and
Oh yeah.
all that stuff that was going on.
Right. Another man, did you see when he performed with Genesis and he had that haircut where he like kind of shaved out the part in the middle, and that guy was Peter Gabriel was a nut, man. So there's another question for everybody out there. Was Genesis better with Peter Gabriel as the front man or Phil Collins?
Phil Collins, sorry. Land of confusion, don't care.
Yeah.
I only know Genesis with Phil Collins, so
yeah.
Well, and then
I don't know a whole lot of the
band
don't know a whole
actually
lot.
did a remake of Genesis Land of Confusion, which is so good. So I love that song anyway. It's a great song. And I love Genesis, and I actually love Phil Collins anyway, so I'm cool across the board.
Oh, yeah.
Don't get me wrong, I love Peter Gabriel too. He has some great music, but I love Genesis for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay,
that
well, how about
claymation video
Van
was
Halen
awesome.
or Van Hagar? Go ahead, talk amongst yourselves.
Van Hagar. Sorry, don't care. Judge. I love Sammy Hagar. I Can't Drive 55. I'm a huge Hagar fan. Don't get me wrong, I had every single Van Halen album out there, including David Roth, but I just love Sammy Hagar more. I think he sings better. So
yeah,
that's my stance on it. So I know a lot of people don't agree with me on that, but I'm a Van
Well, who
Hagar
was the
fan.
other one? Wasn't it? What? Didn't they at one point?
Yeah, what's his name from Extreme?
From
From Extreme, right?
Yeah.
He did one.
And I
album.
think at that point, David Lee Roth and Sammy Hagar were touring together saying, "We hate Van Halen," or Eddie Van
Yeah,
Halen,
they
to be
were.
more specific.
Yeah, I do.
Now
There
Michael
are,
Anthony hates Van Halen. He's back with Sammy Hagar.
there are a handful of the David Lee Roth songs that I think are really great sons, but overall, I think the Hagar years were much better.
Yeah.
You know what? When
right.
David Lee Roth came back and did those couple of songs at the end of that Greatest Hits album, with Van Halen for like maybe a year. He was with them and toured with them. They were pretty good songs. I'm not saying that, and I do. There's a lot of good songs from the past that I love, but Sammy Hagar just has such a voice, so amazing.
Yeah, it is. It's a crazy voice, amazing range.
Yes, it is.
One thing I also will give David Lee Roth credit for. He leaves Van Halen, and everyone's like, "How could you leave a band with Eddie Van Halen?" And he goes and he gets Steve Vai, and it's like, well,
Yeah,
there
it
you
is.
go. He gets Steve Vai. That's how you go.
Yeah, right. That's the only way you could
That's
go
how you
at
leave
that
Van
point.
Halen.
Yeah, it's people who don't know much. He's an underrated guitarist for people who don't really know Steve Vai, but
Right.
it's phenomenal. Some people may only know him from the Crossroads movies with the Karate Kid, but which was an awesome scene also at the end of that when they do their battle. Let's see. I got to catch up here because I got to get to Creeper's statements here. Head of the class was one with the dude from WKRP. You are correct, sir.
Yeah, Howard Hessman, Dr. Johnny Fever played
Dr.
Charlie
Johnny
Moore.
Fever. Creeper said he doesn't like either, and I think that was talking about the Phil Collins, Peter Gabriel thing. I think Phil Collins, no question.
Amen, Mike. Amen.
Yeah. Now I just learned a story not that long ago. I was watching a thing. They were talking about when Peter Gabriel left, and they were interviewing vocalists, and Phil Collins was like, "No, you need to sing it like this," and he'd do
Right.
it. Finally, the other guys are like, "Dude, you just do it," because
Right.
and then they just took off.
And the spin-off from Genesis was Mike and the Mechanics, right?
Mike and the Mechanics. Yep. Okay, I see no Michelle in Vales. Thank you for that, Mike. We appreciate it. Creep is in an Extreme video. Most of the band grew up in his town. Nuno in the town next door.
Right.
I saw him talking about that story.
Nuno's been doing a lot of work lately on YouTube. So check Nuno's out there if you want to watch him sometime. He's doing a lot of new stuff. So
You ever seen Jack Black singing "I'm the One Who Wants to Be with You"?
yeah,
Friggin', I mean, they redo the whole video in that one, and just freaking hilarious.
David Lee Roth was more of a vibe than a singer. I like Van Halen with it. He was a great front man, and he's perfect for videos and stuff because he's larger than life.
Yeah, he was Cornholio of the band, right? He was all over the place.
Especially for videos back then too.
And then with the solo stuff right after that, got popular California Girls with the Beach Boys and the Gigolo. I'm just a gigolo, and everywhere I go. Yeah,
Right?
great time.
I ain't got no bond. AC/DC, Bon Scott or Brian Johnson?
Brian Johnson.
I'm going to say Brian.
Yeah. And I agree with. I like Bon Scott. They did some great stuff, but yeah, when they got Brian Johnson, a lot of my favorite AC/DC songs were from that era.
Yeah.
Wait, wasn't Bon Scott the guy in the wheelchair from Rocky Horror? Is that who we're talking about?
Yeah.
Oh wait, no, that's Von Scott. No, I'm sorry. Yeah.
You're talking Rocky Horror, and
What's Poe gonna pull up?
Barry
now?
Bostwick is in Megaforce.
Oh my
no.
God.
Also in Rocky Horror.
Look at
That's
that
right.
tie-in.
It all comes back around.
It all comes back around.
The circle of life.
That's right. Yeah.
Nice.
What a classic movie that is. I think I just get a kick out of Rocky Horror and what it became. It's I don't know if they intended it to become what it became with the people dressing up and all that and just having a great old time. I'd never gone to one of those shows. Has anyone gone to any Rocky Horror?
No,
pictures?
I knew a few guys that did when I was in high school, and I didn't even know what it was at that point. And they're talking about going to the show where everybody's reenacting it while the film was playing on there. So I went out and rented it.
Behind him, yeah.
And as a teenager, the first time I rented it, I did not get all the hype whatsoever watching it for the first time. Some of those things, you got to watch them a couple of times to figure it out.
Well, I just found out Tim Curry's actually reprising a role in a TV show in the second season of it. I forget the show, but Tim Curry's back. So.
Nice, yeah. Yeah, I went to a few of the dress-up shows, like with the balcony theater and everything, and they threw toilet paper and rice and toast and all that stuff, and it was pretty fun.
Nice. Nice. I've never gone. Okay, Sid or David and Pink Floyd?
Just Pink Floyd.
I don't really know. My wife is a big Pink Floyd fan, so I like some of their songs when I hear them on the radio, but I never bought any of their stuff, but she definitely has. Actually, I think it was when we were dating, I bought her the Pulse CD that had the little red blinking light that was supposed to pulse forever on the spine of the thing, and then it stopped pulsing at some point. So.
Creeper's not a fan of the Rocky Horror. Yeah. I watched it. I've watched it. Not a whole lot. Sorry to hear that, Creeper, says Derek. Yeah. Yeah, I just like Pink Floyd. And I've always liked their music, but I've never been a big enough fan to really know, I know the names and stuff, but I don't really know so much about it as deep as I should.
It's just really
just Pink Floyd. Yeah, perfect answer, Megan. Just Pink Floyd. Mike wants to see you in your Frankenfurter getup, Derek.
How do you know
Skinner,
it's a Frankenfurter?
Skinner, before the crash or after the crash? Go. No, I mean, I think they just played the songs from before the crash, all those years after the crash, right?
Yeah. Yeah. Don't even bring up Skinner.
Oh.
Yeah.
Source
Yeah.
of it.
I don't know. You
Led
play-
Zeppelin or Coverdale Page?
Yeah, I think I go with Zeppelin. Yeah.
I'm just waiting on somebody to scream out Freebird.
Yeah, that's what I was getting at. I mean, playing a rock band in the South, and you can't get through a show without someone play Freebird.
No, you cannot get through a show ever.
Yes, I leave it. Tuesday's Gone's a far better song. And actually, Bo Cephas, Hank Williams Jr., did a great rendition of Tuesday's Gone. I'm not that big in the country, but the old dudes, Hank Jr., Waylon and Willie and the boys, yeah.
Yeah, this is Kelly. I need to figure out how to get her off of here. Derek is the manliest man in the stream.
Okay.
Well, that's a low bar. Just saying. He's only competing with me and Poe, so that's a low bar.
Because of Rocky Horror Picture Show? Is that why? Maybe. Yeah. Derek, do you wear fishnets?
I plead the fifth or second, whatever it is. Yeah, that's it. All I will say on this subject before dropping it is there is probably a size 13 bedazzled set of clear heels somewhere in Pennsylvania. But I don't know who wore them. Yeah.
That's awesome. So how about this for a tie-in? Since you mentioned shoes, right?
Yes.
Had a customer come in yesterday. I was checking them out from the hotel, and she pulls out these hiking shoes that are almost brand new. She says, we bought these last year when my daughter was 6 years old, and we got them a little bit big thinking she could use them for a couple years. She only wore them 4 or 5 times, and now she outgrew them. She's 7 years old, and they're too small. Do you know anyone that has kids, and we hate to throw them away? I said, I think I can find someone. We have some people that work at the store that have kids and all that at the hotel. So I took them over to Kelly, and she looked at it, and she goes, she took off her shoe and put on that shoe.
No!
Kelly has the smallest feet in the history of feet. I don't know how, if she gets hit with a gust of wind from the back, I don't know how she doesn't just tip over because she has nothing to hold her up. But yeah, 7-year-old.
That's cute. Now, once she wears through those shoes, you should get them bronzed.
Yeah. But just
But wait, Bart, do the wind gusts actually go that low? To the ground?
I think that's the only thing that saves her. The stronger winds are up higher than that.
Nice.
Yeah. Oh.
Dungeon and Dragon Converse. Ooh.
Nice. Mike's giving you props for the shoes, I guess. That's awesome.
I guess Poe's not a Dungeons and Dragons fan. He's out.
Yeah, he's out of here. Kelly represents the Lollipop Guild. Oh, that's hilarious. That is hilarious. Yeah,
Although, did you notice, though, I didn't see any female Lollipop Guild characters in Wizard of Oz, did you? They were all guys, weren't they?
I think so. Yeah, I think they were all dudes. I don't remember seeing it.
Sorry, I was playing Pink Floyd to it, so I didn't get that part.
Nice.
Yeah. Shoot. Now I had a thought and it left. I tried to think, but nothing happened.
That sounds vaguely familiar.
Yeah.
Same here.
Yeah. My dad used to say that all the time. That's his one Three Stooges quote. I tried to think, but nothing happened. Poe's back.
Hi, Poe.
I heard Three Stooges, so I came back. I'm back again.
I mean, that could go in as potentially one of the best shows.
I'm just talking with my dad today about the episode where Curly has the toothache. And they have those bunk beds that go clear up to the ceiling, and he can't sleep. He's running around on that bunk bed. And then, of course, they tie his tooth to the doorknob. They slam it shut, and he thinks that the doorknob is a tooth when it's hanging there off the string. And classic.
Yeah. And then I was talking with a coworker yesterday, and they brought up the Honeymooners. And
oh yeah.
Fun fact on that, which you guys probably already know because we all were from that era. But she mentioned, I forget what the context was, but she said, "To the moon, Alice." And I said, what the heck was her name now? The actress that played Alice. She's the only one that got residuals in her contract. So she was getting...
Yeah, what was her name? Was it June something? I can't remember her name.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Man, you'd think that would have reminded me. But yeah, she was the only one that had it in her contract to get residuals. So she was getting paid for that show long after Jackie Gleason stopped getting checks.
Wow.
It's like, yeah. Audrey Meadows, wasn't it?
Audrey Meadows. June, Audrey Meadows, same thing.
Same thing. That's a common nickname for people named Audrey. Hey,
June.
Hey, June.
Hey, June.
There was a June, though. June Cleaver from Leave It to Beaver.
Right. And she can speak
what?
jive.
That show.
Yeah. June Cleaver can speak jive. We learned that in Airplane.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Here's a good question. How many of you gamers had a Nelsonic Pac-Man wristwatch?
No.
No.
I only had the Mickey Mouse wristwatch from the 70s on.
I was never cool enough to have those video game wristwatches.
And like they say in Kingpin, it was a winder.
Oh, yeah.
I had a wind-up Mickey Mouse watch for a long time, and I wish I still had it.
I wish I still had mine too, right?
Yeah.
I think mine was out of one of the Christmas catalogs probably back then, Pennies or Sears that my mom got me for Christmas.
Mm.
I love that thing.
I did have one of those calculator watches, though.
I remember seeing all those and the Pac-Man watches and stuff in the Christmas catalogs too, but never got one of those.
Yeah, then I graduated to the TV remote control watches in high school, so I could randomly turn on the TVs in the classrooms. That was kind of fun.
Wow.
Or turn off when we were watching Clash of the Titans for the 13th time.
Yeah, just like in Grumpy Old Men when he's changing the channel, when the lotto numbers come on, he's changing it to a little Caesar commercial. I did that to my best friend. He was watching TV, and I had a remote like his, so I hid outside. Me and his little brother were watching him. He's watching something, and I just kept changing the channel and turning off the TV. You can see him in the living room getting so pissed off. He's throwing up his arms and walking up to the TV. Just great times.
Nice. Carolina Digger said his had the joystick.
I know the watch he's talking about, though. I've seen the watch, but I never actually had one, so.
And it actually had a joystick. That's
Yeah, it
crazy.
did.
Wow.
Beat pedal bumps.
Yeah, Derek was saving his money for the pumps.
To go with the fishnets, I'd assume.
Oh, that's funny stuff.
You know what happens when you assume, Poe?
You make an ass. I always make an ass out of myself.
Make an asteroid, isn't that what they said?
In front of my mom. You know, I remember coming home from the service and I said shit by accident when I was talking to my mom. And everybody was fine in that room. Okay. I said shit. I flipped and said shit. Nobody said anything. They pretended it didn't happen, except for my frickin' brother-in-law, my sister's husband. He just starts like pointing like a kid. I'm like, oh, I don't think anybody else caught it.
Yeah. Well, wasn't it just a little while ago, which could be anywhere from a month ago to a year ago, that you were in line going to buy some cigarettes and your dad was behind you in line? You felt
Yeah,
weird?
I went up to the service desk at the grocery store here, and I'm buying my cigarettes. And from behind me, my dad came in to buy his paper. Got to buy that Sunday paper. Who buys the paper anymore? Well, an 80-year-old man buys the Sunday paper.
Right.
And I hear, why don't you put this on with his? Let him pay for it. And I'm like, wait, I know that voice. I'm like, Dad, I'm trying to cover the cigarettes. I'm like, wait, he's known for like 32 years that I've smoked. So what am I doing here? You know?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. And
I just didn't want to get the belt right there in front of everybody.
Right. It's funny. I was just telling someone at work yesterday also, or the day before, about the difference in my two boys with when they turned 18. Travis was like, I guess, counting the seconds, because I think the moment he turned 18, he was like, fuck. I can cuss around Dad. And he just would, now he cusses almost as much as Shelby does. But Jason, on the other hand, he still doesn't cuss around me very often. And oddly enough, Jason was in the Navy also, so he doesn't cuss like a sailor around me. But then his wife kind of ratted him out and said, oh, you should hear him when the two of them are playing Xbox together. It's like Navy days again. Jason lets him fly. And so it's still surprising. I just giggle, of course. I mean, the guy's 30 years old, has two kids, 30s. Jesus. He's 34 now. Has two kids of his own, but we'd be out playing Frisbee golf or something. He'd throw it into the trees or into the water, and he's like, fuck. And I'm like, that is hilarious. Jason just said fuck. Because it's just not his style around me anyway. And it's like, of all people to watch your mouth around, I'm not the one you need to worry about. Without being influenced by other gamer YouTubers, what Atari 2600 was the best cartridge?
Pac-Man.
It's all going to come down to personal opinion. It'll all, yeah. What you grew up with, what you have nostalgia for, or you're looking at it from a fresh pair of eyes like Bart here, who just started playing it.
Yeah. So for me,
I absolutely love playing Hero. I love playing Hero on it. Never saw anything really like it before when I bought it back then. But also, of course, I was so happy when my brother got Popeye because, hey, this is a cartoon character and he's in a game now. So this is really cool. So that got me on the whole Popeye kick. But I know a lot of people that you're going to ask are going to say Yars. So there's another question for you. Is Yars as great as people say, or is it overrated for the 2600?
I still haven't played it. I bought it at that retro shop, and I still haven't played it. So I don't know, because I keep thinking I'm going to make a video about it, and then I never get around to making a video. I don't know if that ever happens to you, Poe, where you think about making a video and it just never happens.
Right. I have gameplay from Contra from back in December that I still haven't done anything with. And I plan on doing a whole thing.
About that concept, Bart, about thinking about something and never recording anything.
Oh, and I'm sure you're going to see Space Invaders for the 2600 because it was a system seller. And Mike's Gaming Gala is going to tell you Space Invaders.
Everyone seems to be giving ET a second chance, so there you go. How about ET?
Right?
What? Are these everyone in the room with us now, Megan?
in the chat, everyone's saying ET. Well, ET got a bad rep. It's a better game than we think it is. If you just read the manual, so there you go. Read the manual. It's a better game.
Yeah. See, I'm still all about Keystone Capers.
Yeah, I was gonna say I always joke
love that
about
game.
Pac-Man, but yeah, Keystone
Activision,
Keepers,
and you get
I
into an
always play that one.
Activision and a Magic. They did things. They did stuff. But yeah, you're right. It's not overrated, Creep. For me personally, that's not my favorite game. It's the best game on the 2600. We're talking, I guess, original library here.
Right.
Is it the best game?
Diggers went with Pitfall 2.
Oh yeah,
Pitfall 2? Yeah.
that was a fun challenge. Was that? I think that was one of yours, right, Megan? Pitfall or Pitfall 2 we played.
The original, yeah. Pitfall 1.
Yeah.
Mike says Space Invaders isn't his favorite 2600 game, but easily the most influential.
Yeah, I agree with you there, 100%.
Yeah, I would too.
Yep.
It influenced me not to buy a 2600. Hold on. Mike is going to unsubscribe to me. Just kidding, Mike. Just kidding. Just kidding. Is not only the best port of the game, but absolutely was a system killer app. Yeah. Oh, and yeah, I definitely give it props for that. Yeah. Mm-hmm. But I never had a 2600 till, what was it? Black Friday. That's the first time I had access to play, and it's not even a 2600, it's 1700 plus.
If you were in the arcade at the time, and Space Invaders was the big shit, right? And none of these people, what did you have? What systems out at the time? The Channel F, you had the Atari. Atari gets Space Invaders. That's going to sell systems. People love it. Now, coming into it later for me, not having the arcade experience, and 82, Christmas of 82, is when we finally got ours, because my dad just wouldn't get us one for the longest time. We wouldn't dare destroy his 25-inch Zenith color TV, you know, with an Atari. But we borrowed Space Invaders, and I know they have like 100 zillion gameplay modes on it. But for me, it was just like, here are these guys coming down, and you shoot them over and over again. At that time, I wanted to play Pitfall. That was one of the first games we got. I thought that was awesome, so I chose that. There's so many space games that were out at that time. Everything was space, and at some point, I just kind of got sick of the whole space game thing until later when you got the shooters and stuff on the NES, things like that, you know.
Well, Atari was actually known for, that's what they got popular for, was being able to port arcade games to their home system. That's why they became popular in the first place.
Yeah. Yeah, and I've told the story before. I got burned out. I didn't have the arcade experience. It was the 7-Eleven, and they only had one, and it was Space Invaders for a long time. And it's like I got burned out on Space Invaders. So it was, and I don't know that I ever really recovered from that. It's a good game, and I give it all the props. It's, you know, people love it, but it just, for me, I got burned out at a young age on it, and I never really went back to it until kind of now with the new Space Intruders. That's the closest. That's probably the first time I've played any version of Space Invaders for 40 years.
Oh, and a lot of those games for the 2600 were just kind of Space Invader clones. Here's another one of this and that. But then you go out to Spider Fighter, and it's kind of like a Space Invaders game, but it's friggin' spiders, man. And it was so intense and different that we played that game all the time. Spider Fighter was just... So that could go up there and maybe one of the best.
Creeper, look out. Game he doesn't like, Adventure.
Yeah.
Dr. Scott. Yeah, I have the Intellivision version. What's that one called?
Fido's Adventure.
Yeah, where you're the dog running around.
Nice.
Derek still really likes Adventure. Finding some fan games that improve it are cool too. People love to rip a hole in Atari 2600 version of Pac-Man, but you have to understand it was created in one day. Saw it at the 82 World's Fair in Knoxville, Tennessee.
Oh, nice.
No, half the time, if you hear anyone in our little group talking about Pac-Man, that's just for Phil's benefit.
Oh, yeah.
Well, and some of us, that's the one that we grew up with. And so I had no problem with 2600 Pac-Man. I just remember everybody in my house having fun with that game, at the time. So I would, and I heard Daryl say this, I think on Phil's interview and on Mike's Retro Replay, he played the Pac-Man Fever record while he was playing at 2600. We did the same thing. My oldest brother got that Pac-Man Fever album, and since we weren't in the arcades all the time, we learned about different games that Mousetrap and things like that we'd never even seen before from listening to Buckner and Garcia.
Yeah, and for me, when it comes to maze games, even though I give Pac-Man all the credit in the world for getting it started and all that, it's way down near the bottom of the list. I didn't become a Pac-Man fan until Ms. Pac-Man came out. And
right.
It's like, now this is a game I can get into. I play it every once in a while. I'd throw a quarter in it or whatever and play Pac-Man, but I was just never a big fan of.
Yeah, I definitely have a lot more fun with Ladybug and Mousetrap than I do with original Pac-Man.
Yeah. Creeper loves the 2600 Pac-Man. 8-Bit Steve's here, by the way.
Hello.
Hi, Steve.
Flight Crest 40 always went after any game with flying. Go figure. Yeah, me too. Me too. Hey, Michael. I saw Michael popped in earlier, and we were busy talking. You guys need to get the ColecoVision Pac-Man prototype. That is complete.
Ooh.
It looks amazing.
That does sound interesting, yeah.
Michael's right. Hi, Michael. Yes, he's right.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a lot to the story in that Pac-Man, yeah. Been researching for a documentary on it. Looking forward to it. Mike does great videos.
Paid for by Retro Bliss Gaming.
Paid for. Yeah. That's just fun to bring it up to watch Phil rant. See how many veins can bulge in his forehead just by bringing up.
I still remember that one live stream I was on with Phil. He was talking about it, and he was taking requests or whatever, and I did like a super chat so he would play 2600 Pac-Man. He's like, oh, now I have to play it.
Nice.
Yeah, I did like Myth Pac-Man on 2600 a lot, too. That's a good version, too.
Yeah, Ms. Pac-Man, the GOAT made unofficially, yes, most definitely. And those are the same guys that they owed Atari after that. So they actually designed the Atari 7800 for Atari, the guys that made it.
Nice.
Ms. Pac-Man.
Nice. I love it if Phil paid for my videos, yeah. Phil, Michael says...
Retro Plus Gaming.
Right? Michael says he likes 2600 Pac-Man because that's what he grew up on as well, yeah. 8-Bit Steve, Pac-Man for the 2600, first video game he ever played.
I mean, I get the nostalgia for sure.
First game I ever played was Stampede, but I got it the same day that we got Pac-Man, Pitfall, and Defender, and Haunted House, and Combat. That was a great Christmas. My introduction to home video games.
Yeah.
Nice.
I don't know what my first home video game. I'm sure that's funny enough. Probably my first ever home video game I played was a 2600 game over at my next door neighbor's house, but we just didn't play very often. Back in those days, you didn't have a lot of choices on when you could get access to the TV without just getting kicked out of the house. Go play somewhere. MIT students, if I remember correct, Poe. What was that referring to?
Yeah, and it was actually Crazy Auto, which was then changed to Ms. Pac-Man.
Yeah, that's okay.
Oh, nice.
Space Invaders was the first game Mike ever played, but the 2600 version of Pac-Man was the first version of Pac-Man he played. Yeah, that's, I think, probably the first video game probably was that Space Invaders down the road at the 7-Eleven. And I don't think it was Pac-Man though. Probably it was one of the like Combat or something because we play a 2-player versus game or something. I don't know. Yeah. I had 6 months to get the cartridge that the game was created in one day. Yeah. I'm not getting involved with that because I don't even know. Yeah.
It looks like Gala's getting involved with it though.
Yeah. They can have a discussion because I certainly don't know enough to say anything about anything. But all right. That was a good discussion. A lot of good topics right there. Movies, TV show. Did we talk movies? No, we didn't talk movies. So, well, we did.
Yeah.
We talked about Megaforce. That's about
Megaforce. TV, music, video games.
Yeah.
What a strange topic, video games, on a show like ours. Why? Who'd have thought?
I think that classifies as stuff, though, Bart. So I think
it is. It is stuff.
Okay.
Yeah.
That is stuff. Yeah, for just to let people know, Megan was actually in the green room before I got here. And when I got in, she said, any idea what we're going to talk about? And I said, stuff.
Literally, one word.
That's kind of how our show goes. We talk about stuff. Crypto got the Atari with Space Invaders packed in. First game I got after that was Pac-Man. His dad loved the game Pac-Man, and he was more pissed than me at how it was. I played it out of guilt then. I like it more now. 8-Bit Steve says me and Pac-Man are the same age. Yeah, I'm older than Pac-Man.
Me too.
Just gonna leave it there. Yeah. All right. So, what do you think? Should we wrap it up? We're about at that 2-hour mark.
Yeah. So don't forget, the Megapixel podcast is now moving to Wednesday nights. It's no longer on Friday afternoons. Thank goodness, guys. Holy shit. I mean, I gotta work.
I was all for you, Poe. Yeah,
We actually did that for you, Poe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, actually,
and I love my evenings. I come out here to chill and watch these live streams, and there's nothing better than being in it when it's live, so you can get in there and pay stuff and interact with everybody. So,
and when you can actually hear the video of the live stream,
right?
Not just chat sometimes. Yeah,
you know what the topic is. You can see what's going on. So, I'm happy.
Yeah.
Nice,
So, what do you guys want to give the full spiel? What time? Obviously, it's Wednesday night now.
So
what do you
I want
got?
to make an apology first of all. Apologies first because I'm in a different time zone now. So I was saying 7 o'clock. It's 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. 7 o'clock Central, my time. So it's 8 o'clock p.m. We'll just go as long as we do. That's it. So, but Wednesday nights from now on.
Yep. So we're basically
That's about
following FamousorCHRISpy.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we're actually
Yep.
following FamousorCHRISpy. So.
Okay.
Yep.
Wednesday nights,
Awesome.
8 p.m. Eastern, on both channels.
And Megan's had quite a great year. Right? What a great year to be a YouTuber of the month. Derek, you're a loser like I was, so.
Yeah, Derek, you loser.
I'm just kidding. Hey, I voted for you, Derek.
It's just so great to be nominated, Poe.
Right,
Or wait a minute, let me say. Yeah, that's the line. Yeah, I got it right. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's cool. Yeah, congrats to Megan for sure. That's a cool. I never heard of it till I think Megan got nominated because she nominated me. But I know, Poe, you were nominated before, and I was like, it's a really cool idea.
Yeah, it's a cool idea, and we got our participation award, right?
Yeah.
I think during that whole process, I gained 1 subscriber and lost 10, so it was worth it for me. But people, when they highlighted me and said, go check out Poe, he'll talk about nothing for 15, 20 minutes, then you'll get some gameplay, maybe. It feels like it. But no, it was fun, and I met a lot of great people that way through that. Mike's Gaming Gala, for sure. Dr. Scott, who loves adventure on the Atari 2600. And these guys have been
Phil
friends.
2600 Pac-Man. Yeah.
Ballistic, I already knew, so I was friends with him. And that's another sad thing, now that I think about it. Ballistic watched me, I think, before he even started his own channel. And then he started his channel and just shot right past me. So yeah, that's kind of sorry. I think my channel might be done after tonight, guys. See ya.
Well, actually, it's funny you mentioned that, Poe, because I know, and correct me if I'm wrong, Megan, but Megan started making videos after a recommendation from you, right?
Yeah.
I think you guys talked.
Poe's the one that brought me over to the whole community. So.
Yeah. And I
I
will
just,
say,
kind of started, and then I guess Poe saw some of the videos I was making. He's like, "Hey, you're doing retro. Come over here." So,
yeah, for sure. Well, I will say, yes, she got the YouTuber of the month, but I will say she got a ton of subscribers after she made a video on the Steam machine. It got like 1,000 views or some crap. I was like, holy crap, that's awesome.
Yeah, there are certain things you can hit on that just take off like that. Sometimes I'm surprised looking back at some of my videos, and they don't hit huge numbers, but for me, they're huge. I'm like, wow, that many people actually at least clicked on the video. That's amazing to me. Bart did really great when he was doing the football thing on VR.
Yeah, that was doing pretty good. Still, that golf one still is my biggest one though, because I did that the day it released, just as a goof. Didn't even tell Jason. I just started recording, and it was a mess. No intro, no outro, just random holes. And last I checked, it's like 15,000 views, which is a lot for me. And my second best and third best viewed videos are my Starlink install stuff. Nothing to do with anything that I do on my channel, but I got Starlink, put up some videos, and those are in the thousands of views.
One that wasn't my best views, but one that I was really happy about when I did that VR game from Atari. And of course, when I do things on the PS5 Live, especially VR, I can't see the chat. We're doing it in VR, right? And later, somebody, I think it was the Gaming Road Warrior, was like, Atari was in your chat. And I'm like, holy shit, Atari. I mean, yeah, they're not the Atari from 40-some years ago, but wow, that's pretty freaking wild that they showed up.
Yeah, that's always neat. Not that I have a lot of experience with. The only one I ever had experience with that, well, the one I had the most was RTXPinball, and then I burned that bridge. That went down in flames. That one, I think he watched that show because he hasn't talked to me since. Old Mark, my contact at RTXPinball, who asked me to make a video for him and didn't give me the product he wanted the video for. I commented about it live, and now I'm not in with the cool kids at RTXPinball. That's okay. That's not why I do my channel, but it is neat. And I've had other developers, when you do a small, it happens when you do a smaller indie stuff. Sometimes I've done VR videos for a small, and they'll get in there, hey, thanks for doing that video. But
yeah, I think my first holy crap moment was in Televania, and Carlos Madruga showed up, and that was 5 or 6 years ago. So it was like, holy cow! Wow, this guy made this game. And he came into the comment section. Wow, so that was really a cool moment.
That is cool. Random holes. Yeah, that's
random holes.
When I'm visiting all your moms, I just pick random holes.
Oh, when the lights are out, you don't know.
That's right. So, both channels, Wednesday night, 8 p.m. Eastern. Both channels are in the description below, and on all our live streams for hanging out, and all of. I don't know if you have them on yours, Poe, but I like these people, so I have it on all of mine. Poe thinks you guys.
Yeah, I do everything from my phone. So when you and Mike were trying to tell me years back, you put that in your description, it'll stay for whatever. It doesn't do that for me with my phone. I don't do it through on a laptop.
You have to go to the settings and put it in there. But I don't know. I've never tried it on my phone, but but the link's in the description down below for both of these guys and a lot of the people in our chat. So check out those. Again, we always go over who's doing what on what night, but it's so much easier. Just subscribe to all of them and click that bell. And then you'll get to make sure you don't miss it, because we watch these things every week. We watch each other. We're in each other's chats all the time, and there's times still it's Monday now. I'm like, shit, Casey started 10 minutes ago. He's almost into the recognizing the chat.
Yeah, I'm bad for that, and I need to apologize to Pierre because he comes on so early for me that we're like finishing up dinner and I'm watching something with the wife. I'm like, oh yeah, Pierre's on. It happens like every time. So I'm like a half hour late going in there.
Yeah. So, subscribe to, there's a lot of good channels in there below. Flight Crust 40, my best view count was 2,000. That was a short of me cooking pork chops. Yeah.
I'd watch that. I'd watch that.
Excellent. Yeah.
Ew,
Pork chops.
Ugh.
A1 or Heinz 57. What do you put on your pork chops?
Right.
Why put either of them on your pork chops?
I don't either.
Nope.
I don't put
Neither.
steak
I
on
put the
steak.
trash bag on my pork
I'm
chops.
saying, why put it on steak? No, just forget it. People take it over steaks. Who does that?
Yeah.
No.
I put salt on steak.
A1 was created to put on horse meat. Believe me, trust me, it's coming from Poe. It's coming from old Poe. A1 was made. Don't put it on your steak. Don't drown your steak.
Yeah,
But it's got fruit in it.
I like
It's
the
good for you.
taste of steak, so I don't want to cover
Same
it with
here.
something.
Yeah, a good
Exactly.
steak, you don't need A1. Oh, it's so good without A1.
Yeah. Creeper says, such wicked fun stream tonight, folks. Thanks for the chat. Yeah, thanks for coming in,
Yeah,
everybody.
definitely.
Yeah, thanks.
Uh, You're forgiven, Poe. Pierre, forgive
Thank
You're
you.
forgiven.
Thank you.
Bubba
Just in time.
Barbecue says Flight Quest. And Kelly loves Heinz 57.
Right? Heinz. It's a Pittsburgh thing. At least it was.
Do
Nice.
Megan, you got anything coming up that you're doing on your channel besides the show moving? Anything special
Yes.
that you're working on, or?
Two things actually. I'm working on a back rooms kind of a video right now that goes from the video games and the actual Kane Pixels videos to building up to the movie, and why the movie came out in the first place, and why it did so good in theaters. And second of all, after being on Mike's Gaming Gala yesterday and winning those Oleani games, I'm going to be showing showcasing some of those Oleani games, and they're a Brazilian company that does like a homebrews for Atari 2600. So stay tuned because that's been awesome. Got a lot of games to show you guys.
Excellent.
Nice.
Excellent.
Lots of time to show them now.
Lots of time to show them. Yes, that's right.
Excellent. Derek,
Now,
what do you
Derek,
got?
are you still doing your Mod Mondays and blowing your Wad Wednesdays, or?
You know, I haven't blown my wad for a few weeks now, so I got to get back to that. But yeah, no, I was gonna say, I got to get back to videos. Now that I got things in the room, I'll probably set these up and do like a arcade room tour. We're actually going to the beach next week though, so it probably won't be till end of June.
Yes,
Nice.
nice. On the show, let me know.
Yeah. There's an open invite for you guys to come on the show, and I can actually multi-stream to all of our channels.
Nice.
So, yeah. But yeah, probably getting back to the mod. I keep getting, I love the modded games. So I keep finding Super Mario mods, which is fun, but I don't want to do Mario mods every single week. But I found some cool modded games, and I found a first-person Zelda built on the Doom engine.
Oh, nice.
Record and a RoboCop on the Doom engine. Oh my gosh, there's so many Doom.
That's pretty sweet. I'd like to see the
Modular.
RoboCop.
Yeah.
There is a first-person Zelda, original Zelda, on the MetaQuest if you sideload it. So, it's side
Oh yeah,
quest.
I saw that. Yeah, I'm wondering if it's the same thing and they just say
Yeah,
it's on
that
the
might-
Doom
that
engine.
might
I'm not
be.
sure, but yeah. Oh, and there's also because my girlfriend likes to play Zombies Ate My Neighbors with me on
Oh, what a great game!
SNES for Megan. SNES.
Yeah, you gotta say it right, buddy. Say it right, buddy.
But yeah,
Snez. We're not
but
British.
Bless you. Bless you.
but yeah, but there's actually a first-person Zombies Ate My Neighbors that I think is on the Doom engine, or just a standalone.
Is that
first-person.
zombies? Does that start with a Z?
Yeah, I believe it does. Yeah,
Zombies.
Zombie.
Yeah.
So
Just
every
like
other letter,
E
let me get this.
virus.
Every other letter of the alphabet is just the letter name, but then Z gets a person's name. Zed. I'm just joking, Mike.
Zed
Zed's
is
joking.
dead.
dead. Zed is dead.
That's dead, baby. That's dead.
All right. And
Yeah.
Poe, you said you got something in the can ready to come out.
Oh, shoot. And that's thanks to Mike's Gaming Gala, because Phil, that created the game, said he tried to get a hold of me, and he didn't know where to get a hold of me. So Mike's Gaming Gala forwarded the email to me. He wanted me to review. He just likes seeing his game reviewed. So he wanted to see that. So I've spent a little time with it here this week in the evenings, a little bit, playing it on my Go. And that's another nice reason to have this. Somebody sends you a ROM to a game to try out, which never happens for me, but it did this time. Put it on there and play it on the 2600 plus. So most of that video is done. I'll get that out here soon.
Nice. All right. And like always, all I got coming up is probably driving trucks, buses, and pinball on Thursday night. Still got, there's 4 tables. There's an iScored on the Discord that you can go put your scores up. We got 4 tables going this week. A couple are at games. A couple are, one is Zen Pinball FX. But yeah, that all goes through Wednesday night, and then I'm on with Greg Thursday night. So other than that, I bought a handful of games, a small handful of games from Electronite, and I didn't do any videos on those yet. So those I'm going to do some videos for. And other than that.
And if Mike and Crispy are still here, I didn't get to order your shirts yet because this was a terrible week for bills right before payday. So next payday for sure, I'll be grabbing a couple of shirts.
Yeah, there's a lot of merch that's coming out right now. Poe set up a store. You can get your Hanging Out with Poe and Offgrid shirts, and Mr. Poestyle, you got a shirt, just the one with
one shirt. And my daughter made the mistake of telling my mother that I was selling shirts, and my mother's like, "Oh, I'd like to get one." I'm like, "The one that's only me has old Poe with the mayor of Titty City hat on it." Like, I don't think that. But maybe I should put something a little more tame out there if my mom wants to get one. But really, T-Public, if it's a sale, you get $1 for each sale. If it's not on sale, you get $3 to $4. I have a feeling they probably always just have it on sale so that you only get $1 from each sale.
Right.
You know, and the stickers are 25 cents. I just really thought it would be cool to put something out there. And this $5 or $6 that I have, if there's something that I can put back into the Bart's and my show somehow, some way, we'll do that.
Yeah. Mike's Gaming Gala, he has shirts out now. Go to his channel. He has a whole show that he talked about it. Crispy, FamousorCHRISpy has shirts. Anyone else who else has shirts? You guys don't have shirts, do you, Derek?
We'll have to get
right now, but I want my new logo. So I want my new logo. I have an old logo on one, but I'm changing that. So not right now. Maybe a week or 2, I'll have one. So we'll
Nice,
see.
Yeah.
Bart, we're going to have to get you set up with one because I'd like to have your logo on a shirt. And really, with T-Public, I mean, you upload. You're the artist. You upload the picture, and that's it. There's no expense to you for the thing. So,
right. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. So check that out. Like I said, everybody's channel is linked in the description of these streams, and all of my videos for all these channels. Support each other. Like, comment, subscribe, do all that stuff, and let's keep things going. So, I think this was a pretty good show.
it was a really fun show. Definitely, thank you guys.
Bringing us on, guys. Yeah.
Thank you for
Absolutely.
Appreciate it.
Anytime, just fire us off a message. You want to come on? You're always welcome. Creep's got shirts. New one's coming soon too. There you go.
Nice.
Great channel. He does live streams a lot. Great channel. Link is in the description.
The guy is real as real can get. He's not going to give you any bullshit. That's what I've always loved about the Creep.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Creep is an awesome guy. He is an awesome guy. And if you go back a couple of episodes, he came on the show with us, and that was a great show. Had a great time getting to chat with him. And
That's definitely.
first time got to talk to Megan directly without having to type. So this was nice.
Right?
And of course, we've known Derek for a long time. He's been on the show several times. Great friend of the show. Helps out with the Discord so much. always good to see you guys. So,
And you guys are moving to Wednesdays now. Maybe once in a while, you could have guests on that aren't at work.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, really, for sure. Yeah.
Yeah. So, fun stuff. So, all right, I'm going to click go on that outro. Everyone's been waiting
Look,
2 hours and 15
I'm
minutes
Granny
for.
from the Beverly Hillbillies. I'm waving.
Another great show, Beverly
Right?
Hillbillies.
Hell yeah.
Man, bringing it back
Now
to
it's
the
time
topic.
to say goodbye to Bart and all his kin. We would like to thank you folks for kindly stopping in.
Yeah,
All
Now
right.
you just got us a copyright strike, Poe. Thanks a lot.
There it goes. There it goes. All right, I'm clicking go. See y'all later.
Bye,
Thanks
guys.
again, Megan. Thanks,
Thank you.
Derek.
guys.
We'll see you in the green room in about 3 minutes.
Yep.
Thanks for stopping by, guys. We hope to see you next week.
Hanging out with Poe and Offgrid. Yeah, the retro game stories. You know what they did. From Atari to Zaxxon, every secret unwound. Best closing credits theme. The baddest around. Flippers are flapping, the high scores in sight. Talking old consoles, day in and day out, through the night. Every button pressed, every cartridge blown clean. Reliving the glory on a glowing screen. Hanging out with Poe and Offgrid. Yeah, the retro game stories. You know what they did. From Atari to Zaxxon, every secret unwound. Best closing credits theme. The baddest around. No cheat codes needed, just passion and fun. For every true gamer till the podcast is done. So